Hi, Chris. This is a question from Magdalena Silva. Color exercises are sometimes hard for me to imagine. What kind of light am I drawing and from where?
That's a great question, Magdalena. And there are two ways that we use the light. If you are wanting to send light to another person, then first you wait and ask them, what color do you want from me? Once you know the color that they've asked for, then you always draw it from the cosmos down through the top of your head, into your stomach or solar plexus, and laser that color to them. So it never comes from you. It comes from the higher octave where your souls connect from a cosmic level. So you draw it in and you radiate it out to that person. If you are wanting to send color to a part of your body, maybe you have a pain someplace, or you feel like you need support, or you just want to lift yourself up, then you would ask your own body, what color do I need right now? Or maybe even to your higher self, please give me a color that will support me at this moment. So whatever color comes, either from your body or from your higher self, which is the frequency of light that will support you, again, once you know the color, then if it's for you, you just open up your consciousness, open up the mind of the cell, and suck that light into your body. Again, if it needs to come to a particular part of your body, then you just pull it into that part of your body. But otherwise, you just drink it in so that it's like a nourishment for each cell. Don't be concerned about feeling that it's difficult. There's nothing more easy, truly, than imagining a color. Just take a deep breath. What's the color that pops into your consciousness? And then either draw it in from the cosmos and radiate it out, or draw it into you because it's coming to help you. Sometimes people get more than one color. They get one color and then another color comes. That's because the brain, the consciousness of the cell, is interpreting light at the speed of light. And so it's very, very quick. And sometimes someone will ask for a rainbow. And so we imagine a rainbow. Some people don't see. They hear the color. It makes no difference. The thing that makes it work is that you focus on a color, on a frequency of light, or several frequencies of light. Remember that your body is made of light, so it knows light, it knows color, it knows the tones of the color. What kind of a blue, what kind of a green, you know. And so all you have to do is relax and let the light come through you or into you. So thank you, Magdalena.
This question is from Lolita. Dear Chris, thank you for your work. In one of your Facbook Knowings, you said the crown chakra wasn't a chakra. Maybe I misunderstood, but if it isn't a chakra, can you then talk about that? Thanks. Namaste.
Great. You know, when we use the word chakra, what people really mean is a center where energy coincides, comes together, and there's that point of energy that might spew out or collect vibrations that influence qualities. And so we actually have many chakras or points of reference for energy in our bodies. The crown chakra, let us say, it's been called that in the East forever, the opening lotus, you know, because it's a point of enlightenment. But in actuality, it's a point that releases the energies of the chakras. And so what happens is that the energies move through the major chakras and some of the minor chakras like the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. So energy moves up the body, either in the main current up the body or through the sides of the body, and comes to this top point and then is released like a fountain. And what happens with the auric field is that the energy flows out like a fountain, caresses around the body, and is sucked up through the bottom of the feet. Now, the person who taught me this difference between calling it the crown chakra or calling it a fountain, on some levels it's just a word difference, is a person, her name was Lee Sanders, and she was one of the great masters on the planets who saw the chakras. There have been maybe only 6 in the history of humans who actually saw the chakras themselves. And she said, it's not a coming together of energy, it's a releasing of an energy, like a fountain. And it's essential for that fountain to rise up and to flow out so that we can be in balance, so that the energy isn't stuck in the body. In Chinese medicine, we say if a person has, let's say, mental problems in the head, and we would open the crown chakra and we would open the stomach so that the energy is released and neutralized in the body. So think of it as a beautiful fountain that is taking you forward, releasing what is stuck in your body. Whether we call it a chakra or whether we call it a fountain, doesn't make a whole lot of difference, except that it's simply drawing out the energies rather than coalescing them inside. So thank you. Namaste.
This is a question, Chris, from Michael Mayer, and he says, I wanted to know your beliefs regarding a place called heaven and a place called hell. Do you believe in the devil?
Oh my, Michael, what a wonderful question, because it sits very profoundly in a book that I wrote called The Evolution of God. And what the question involves is, where did we get those concepts? And what my own higher self, my own inner knowing has always said is that those concepts come from times before when religions or authorities were attempting to control people, to help them to live a particular kind of life, to know what is right and what is wrong. And so, of course, they use the fear tactics. And I have to say that perhaps they're still being used today. It says, if you're not good, down to hell you go, no forgiveness for you, out of this place that you might get if you're very, very good. Michael, humans are born good. Humans are born divine. You can't get into body without the divine spark that is beyond good and evil. And so these energies are created by people and by religions and by that focal point of pressuring us into ways that behave that perhaps are for the good of the whole. What I found in working with prisoners and killers is that there is always a divine spark. Whether it's a rapist or a killer that I'm working with, I can see the divine in them. So I could never say that they are going to go to hell. I can only say that they were never taught love. And so they have lived only through the negativity that they themselves have experienced. And we are all a part of that. So we use fear to constrict ourselves. It's very, very poisonous. It's time to let go of them all. Each moment in your life, each experience could be an experience of heaven. Do we have to have the angels singing to feel peace or safety or love? No. We have to hear our inner voice, our higher self, that says, you are a part of the cosmos. You are divine. So the devil is simply an imaginatory reflection of what would be the worst, some energy outside us that causes us to experience terrible things, or again, to be very, very afraid. A conscious being, Michael, an enlightened being, a being that searches for the self, truly knows that the biggest devil we have is inside us. What is a devil? A devil is simply an energy that is not in the light. An energy that whispers to us things that are harmful to ourselves and others. We can remove the concept of the devil, Michael. It's old. It belongs to old societies, rituals of tribes. It doesn't belong to today's world or the future. We could laugh about that devil inside us. We have a very funny saying that says, the devil made me do it. We really mean that I wanted to do it, so I blamed it on someone else. Michael, let us let go of blaming someone else. Let us find inside us what is true. Even if at some moment it might be that, well, you did something, thought something, or felt something that's truly negative. That's truly not who you are. You have the power to release that aspect, that devil in you. And in effect, there is no religion. There is no other great being or authority that could do it for you. And this is the truth of the power of human choice. I send you my cosmic giggles and my great love, Michael.